Hi everybody, so the first job of the day was, I didn't get a film of this because I was too busy concentrating, was to tip the seed potatoes into boxes. So remember I boxed them a couple of weeks ago now, when they come in bags. I put them in boxes, and this is the one that we had to split open and couldn't get out the bag. They're all properly grown. So they're all proper matted now. You can see, look, they've already started putting out little baby potatoes. So these are a bit further forward than what I really want, but we might need them just to plant a little bit extra. So what I've done is I've split this box into this box. So hopefully that'll cool them down a little bit and just stop them growing a little bit to get a bit of airflow through it. Might slow them up a little bit, either that or it might be easier to turn them into the planter when we come to it. But yeah, so you can see, look, how fast potatoes grow, and they're all growing together. I mean, I'm amazed. Look at the size of that one. I can get that out. Look at that. Proper little baby potato. So yeah, that's the first job of the day. Right, we'll move on to the next job, which is another fun one. You ready for this one? So the second job today is to take the bin out. It's bin day. So what stupid way has Farmer Luke decided to take the bin out this week? It's on the teleporter. We've got to take the box filler, box tipper, that's a box tipper, so tips boxes over to my cousin's, and it's the easiest way to get it there. Bin on the teleport. So day number 2 on the old New Holland T.270, just for some diesel. So yeah, we'll see how we go on today. I just thought I'd just have a look while this is all folded, what bed tiller's like. So you've seen the beds they go in. Video is coming when I cut that together. Then these go through it, so it's like a massive rotavator. You can see the tines there. Well, these spin round at 1,000 times a minute, chopping the soil up. You can see they've got their blades, so when it goes through the soil, it chops it all up. So that's why we go pretty steady. If we go fast, then all that's going to do is just chop the soil from one side to the other side, not actually chop the big clods up. We don't want clods. Potatoes like to grow in loose, fine soil. And also as well, it helps with harvesting. So when we come back to harvest it, we don't have to pick so many clods out, because no one wants to eat clods, they want to eat potatoes. So that's one of the reasons why we go so slow, is one, to make sure this chops the clods up, and two, when I've got 2 of them, it takes some driving. So we've got a big tractor on it, and this does tend to require a big tractor to drive it. And then we've got moulders at the back here that mould it back into a ridge when we go through the destoner. But again, these videos are coming. I just got to wait till I got the time to just film them. I've got some of the footage, just got to put them all together. So yeah, I thought I'd just spend a couple of minutes just explaining what we're actually doing with the tractor and what the bed tiller actually is. But again, more in-depth video coming. There we go. Right, let's get this nearly full up with diesel and we'll get back in the field. So I thought I'd just give a few thoughts on the tractor. There's Farm car in the background of the old destoner. I've also got Jake's with us again. He's on the single bed tiller over there. So I thought I'd just give you some thoughts while I see going up and down the demo tractor. It's not a bad tractor. It's all right. It is okay. It does what it says on the tin. It's a nice tractor to sit in. It's not very noisy. I quite like the sidewinder arm. Everything's laid out logically, easy to get. The only thing I don't really like these. I don't like the cigarette lighters up. I really don't like them. So when I'm trying to charge the GoPro, for instance, the lead is not very long, so there's nowhere to put anything. If you're charging your phone, for instance, there's one over there. You have to put in these little cubby holes, which is a little bit annoying, really. But yeah, it's not a bad tractor. It's easy to use. The only thing I don't like as well is the joystick. I really don't like the forward and reverse being here next to the up and down. The amount of times I pressed down instead of backwards today has, yeah, I don't really want to count it. Yeah, it's not bad. I quite like this little bit here, it's laid out logically, so it's easy to use. I mean, it looks a bit, if you've not driven a tractor before, it does look a bit confusing, but most stuff on tractors are generally marked the same. So if you see a symbol, for instance, like that, that means the four-wheel drive. Diff lock is always that symbol. The same with the arms, you can work out there for the lift arm, so the things on the back that lifts the implements. Normally if you have a little light bulb, like upside down light bulb, that normally means engine. So you can always kind of work stuff out if you like, just if you know the symbols. So yeah, it's not a bad tractor. It's alright. It's alright. You sometimes have, the bed tiller has sometimes choked it a little bit. For being 270 horse, I thought it was going to break the bed tiller, but that has sat it down several times, which is a little bit disappointing. But all in all, it's not bad. Really not bad. So a couple of people have noticed that Farmer Clive has been missing for some videos.
Oh, I've been on a bit in the distance.
Because Farmer Clive's been on the de-stoner.
Oh, Farmer Clive's over there. I'm the one working.
Always working. So he's been on the de-stoner. Well, I've been again on the bed till I think you're fed up of me saying that. So we have been working in kind of in the same field, but distance. So normally Farmer Clive gets here ridiculous o'clock in the morning, don't you? Because you're up with the sunrise and
then I'm going to go on that one. I drive 2 tractors, while these monkeys only drive 1.
Because you're catching us up. So we're so slow and Farmer Clive can catch us up quite merrily. So he has to then do 2 jobs instead of our 1 job.
Maisie.
And once again he's just lost the dog.
Oh no.
Anyway, so
I've got the better dog.
The better dog today apparently.
I've got the daughter.
Here she comes. Everyone loves seeing a dog. There she is. Maisie. Come here. Come here. No, you're going to be on YouTube. You're going to be on YouTube. Famous dog then. Right. Anyway, so that kind of... so people can stop moaning now or worrying. Farmer Clive is here and he's still part of the videos. Not for long, he's off on holiday. Not for long as in something's going to happen to him. Though if he keeps going the way he is... Not unless Mum gets to you first.
I don't think
Well, for Farmer Clive later. So I'm back at the yard putting some more diesel in it. You saw what I did this morning. Been going for about probably about 7 hours now, straight with it, and we're running out of diesel and our blue. So don't really last a day. Apparently it's 20% bigger than the old one, but still not last a full day, which is rather annoying. I had to come all the way, I had to fold this up and then come all the way back to go and put it with diesel to go back again. So it's rather annoying. Wish I had a bigger tank on it though. But yeah, while it's filling up, I know it's not strictly part of the New Holland, but I quite like this box. It's really cool. Like there's no end of space inside of it to put stuff. I would open it, but there is a cable tie before. I have seen these before. There's no end of space inside it. Also, it's got some weight in the front, so we've got something heavy on the back. It doesn't tip the tractor up. So this is to put tools in and everything else, plus the weight. So yeah, that's a really cool box. Really cool. So that is it for the day. We're finished for now. Farmer Clive is just calling his dog back.
And she's back.
And she's back. Look at that.
Tell them you're back.
Now, I'm not going home with Farmer Clive. I have my own house, but I need a lift home because I brought the teleport this morning, as you saw, and now I'm vehicleless. So the logistics of getting home is now down to Farmer Clive, isn't it?
Yep. One day we'll put this sprayer back together.
We won't. That's Dale's problem, or the man who shouldn't be named. Well, not going to be named. I can't remember what he called himself now. Anyway, so we'll find out what fun and games we're going to have tomorrow with Farmer Clive.
Well, I haven't got the same job, so I know what I'm doing.
I guess it's going to be the same.
Yeah, it's a bit deja vu when we're tater planting.
I say every day's different, but also every day's kind of the same in farming sometimes when you're working.
Well, it ain't the last couple of days, we've been in the same field.
So
that's the only thing about farming. Some little fields are nice because you get them done and move to another one. You're in a big field and you're a couple of days in there, so...
Especially tater planting.
It gets a bit monotonous, but...
We're a bit slow. I don't mind it.
Come on.
Anyway, so I hope...
It's a good job there it is now. We've got air conditioning because it's been a bit warm today.
It's been nice. I might put my shorts on tomorrow. Look out for that one.
I can't put mine on. I don't want to go on holiday with sock tan.
Oh, there we go. Right, anyway, that's Farmer Clive's for the day. I hope you all enjoyed that. And I'll see you again later. See you later, Farmer Clive.
See you later, Farmer Clive.
We...